Welcome back, students, to our maths class. We will continue with chapter 10 equations. This is part 2, in which we will study practice set 27. In practice set 27, the first sum is rewrite the following using a letter. Now in our last video, we have seen that how to use an alphabet when we have to form the equation. So same thing we are going to use here, that this is a sentence and this sentence we have to convert into an equation. Okay, so now if you see the first, the sum of a certain number and 3. Second, the difference obtained by subtracting 11 from another number. The product of 15 and another number. Now, here in these sentences, there is one word which will tell you that which operations have to be done in that, or which operations have to be used in that equation. Okay, for example, sum. When you talk about sum, S-U-M, sum means addition. Difference. Whenever the word difference comes, it means subtraction. Product. Product means multiplication. So these are the clues which will help us to form the equation. Okay, and we have to use an alphabet so that our equation is formed. So before we start, we just go through this. There are certain keywords which help us to form the equation. For example, if the words like sum, total, all together, when these words arise or when these words come in the sentence, it's addition. Or difference, or how much is left, then it is subtraction. When the word product, then it is multiplication. There's another word for multiplication, that is when it is twice or 2 times. Okay, it is 2 multiplied by. Then it's 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. 2 times is 2 multiplied by. 3 times is 3 multiplied by. 4 times is 4 multiplied by. Okay, there is another word for 2 multiplied. This twice. When the word twice comes, it is 2 multiplied by. Thrice, 3 multiplied by. Okay, so these are some keywords. Then is or equals means equal to sign. So these are the keywords which will help us to form the equation. Now, coming back to the sum, the first is the sum of a certain number and 3. We don't know what is a certain number. We don't know that number. So wherever the word comes number, we will consider any alphabet. We can take any alphabets from English, which is a small letter. Okay, so the sum means addition. Addition of a certain number. That certain number we don't know. So we will consider it as any alphabet. And 3. So the sentence, the meaning of the sentence is addition of a number and 3. Okay, so what will be our answer? Here we have considered the number, the certain number as x. So it is a sum of a certain number and 3. So it is the addition of any number and 3. Here we have considered the number as x, any variable. You can take any alphabet. Okay, the second one is the difference obtained by subtracting 11 from another number. Okay, now the difference means subtraction. So when we carry out the subtraction between 11 and another number. Now another number again we don't know. So we can consider any alphabet. So we are subtracting 11 from another number. Okay, so 11 is being subtracted from another number. See here. So it will be written x minus 11. Okay, in that case, if you write 11 minus x will be wrong. Okay, the reason is we are subtracting 11 from that number. So that number is greater. So which has to be written in the front. So x minus 11. 11 is subtracted from another number. We don't know that another number, so we have considered it as x. Next is the product of 15 and another number. Okay, so product, as I told you, it is multiplication. Product means multiplication. So the multiplication of 15 and another number. Okay, product of 15 and another number is 15 multiplied by any other number. So we have considered x. This 15 into x also can be written as 15x. Okay, So this means there is a multiplication sign in between. 15 multiplied by x. And the fourth one is 4 times a number is 24. 4 times as I told you, 4 times means 4 multiplied by a number. So 4 multiplied by any number, if we consider it as x, 4 multiplied by x is equal to sign. Okay, in mathematics is means is equal to. So 4 multiplied by x is 24. So is equal to 24. So 4 times a number. You can see here. Okay, you can see here that 4 times a number. So 4 multiplied by x is equal to 24. So 4 multiplied by x can be written as 4x also. So 4x is equal to 24. Okay, so these are the 4 sums which are given in the form of a statement, and we have to form the equation. Okay, we are here all the sums we have taken the variable as x, alphabet as x. You can take any other alphabet, a small alphabet. See that you don't take a capital alphabet, you should take a small alphabet. So sum means addition, sum of certain number and 3. So any number is x and 3. Subtraction, here difference is subtraction. So 11 is being subtracted from another number. So 11 is written behind x minus 11. Product of 15 and another number. So 15 multiplied by x, which also can be written as 15x. And the last one, 4 times a number is 24. I hope this is clear. This is the first sum in practice set 27. Okay. Coming back to the textbook, second sum here. If you see, read here, find out which operation must be done on both the sides of these equations in order to solve them. Now they have given the equation. Okay, we need to solve them. Okay, so solving an equation means finding the value of the variable. So if they ask you to solve the equation, means we have to find what is x equal to, or what is that alphabet equal to, variable equal to. Okay, now here they have not told us to solve, but here they have said that what you all will do so that you can solve this equation. Always remember. Now for example, you take the first question here. X plus 9 is equal to 11 is the first equation. We need to solve the equation, means we need to know what is x equal to. Okay, now if we want only what is x equal to, whatever operation, whichever operation is there along with x, we need to remove that. Okay, so now here along with x there is plus 9, addition. Okay, if we want to remove this plus 9, we have to do exactly the opposite. Now in my last video, I explained you all that what is opposite operation. Addition opposite is subtraction. Subtraction opposite is addition. Multiplication opposite is division, and division opposite is multiplication. So in order to find, or in order to solve, whatever is along with x, we need to remove that. And how can we remove that? By doing the opposite function. Now what is the operation here? Plus 9. So we have to do minus 9. Okay, so here if it is addition, in order to solve we have to do subtraction. Same way in the second one, the equation is x minus 4 is equal to 9. Now what is the operation over here? It is subtraction. Okay, now in order to solve this equation, we need to do exactly the opposite operation which is there along with x. So along with x there is minus 4. So we have to do plus 4. That is, we have to do addition. Okay, so write on our paper. So as we solve the first two, this is the first equation, x plus 9 equal to 11. So which operation we have to do? Addition is there along with x, so we need to do subtraction. Then only we can solve. We have to do opposite operation. Just remember, we have to do the opposite operation what is there in the equation along with the variable. Now here along with the variable is x. Along with x we have subtraction, minus 4. So in order to solve we have to do exactly the opposite. What is opposite of subtraction? Addition. So we will do addition, then only we will be able to solve the equation. Now here 8x equal to 24. Just earlier I told you 8x is actually multiplication. 8 multiplied by x, which is written as 8x. Okay. Now here which is the operation along with the variable is x again, but the operation along with variable is multiplication. So in order to solve this equation, we need to do the opposite operation. So multiplication opposite is division. So we will do division so that we can solve this equation. And the last one, if you see here, x upon 6 is equal to 3. Upon 6 means divided by 6. Okay. So here variable is x, and what is the operation along with the variable? Division. Okay. In the equation, if it is division, while solving we have to do opposite of division, and that is multiplication. Okay, so here we have written the answers. Here we don't, in the second sum, they have not asked us to solve, but they have just asked that if we have to solve, then which operation we have to do. Okay, so in the equation, if it is addition, we will do subtraction. In equation, if it is subtraction, we will do addition. In equation, if it is multiplication, we will do division. And in equation, if it is division, we will do multiplication. Then only we can solve the equation. Okay. Now, after this, the third one. You'll see here in the third sum, they have given a table. Given below are some equations. So, these are the equations and the values of the variable. So, they have given the value of that particular equation variable. So, in the first equation, the variable is y. So, its value is given. Y is 3. In the second equation, variable is n. So, here the value is given. In the third equation, the variable is x. So, x equal to is given. And in the fourth equation, the variable is m. So, m equal to is given. Are these the values, the solutions to those equations? They have just given the values. They have just given the values to the variables, but they have asked us to check whether are they the correct values of the given equation. Now, how can we do this? Now, I have made the same table here because we need to do some calculation. Okay, if you see the first one, y minus 3 is equal to 11 is the equation, and they have given us the value of the variable as y equal to 3. Now, we need to see whether the given value of the variable is correct or wrong. And how we will come to know? When we get the left hand side equal to right hand side. Okay. Now, if you see here, left hand side here of the equation is y minus 3. So, instead of y, if we put 3, and when we solve, we need to get the answer equal to 11. If we get answer equal to 11, then we can say that yes, whatever value we had put for y is correct. If we don't get the answer equal to the right hand side, then the given value is not the correct value. So, this first one I have already solved. That is, we have taken the equation y minus 3 left hand side only. Instead of y, you can see here y equal to 3. I have replaced y with 3 because they have given us the value as 3. So, y minus 3, I have written 3 minus 3, answer is 0. Okay. The left hand side answer we got 0, but the right hand side is 11, which is not equal, and therefore the given value is also not correct. So, y equal to 3 is not the value. Okay. It's not the value to get the, it's not the solution. Okay. Now, second one, n is equal to 10. So, same procedure. We have to take this. We have to take the right hand side now because the variable is in the right hand side. So, we will take n plus 7. So, n plus 7. Instead of n, we have to put 10 now. 10 plus 7. What is 10 plus 7? 17. Is it equal to the other side? Yes. Okay. 17 is equal to 17, which is on the left hand side. So, if we are getting equal on both the sides, this answer on the right hand side I got 17, on the left hand side also 17. So, you remember in the first video I told you about the weighing machine there. Okay, it should be balanced. So, here also it should be equal on both the sides. So, yes, it is equal. So, the given value is correct. Okay. So, we have to just tell whether the values are correct, what are given. So yes, the value which is given is correct, which we can use to solve this particular equation. Okay. Now the third one. Again we have to take this right hand side because the variable is along with the on the right hand side. So I'll take 5x. Instead of x, 5x means 5 multiplied by. X is 6. So the answer is 30. Okay. Now this 30 is equal to the left hand side. Yes, 30 and 30 equal. So I will write yes. We just have to write yes or no. Okay, because the question is, are these values the solutions to those equations? So yes, these values are, the second and third are the values to the, are the values of the, to the solution to those equations. Sorry. Okay. So second and third, the values are correct. Okay. Now we'll check the fourth one. Again, I'll be taking the left hand side now because the variable has gone to the left hand side. Wherever is a variable, we have to take that side. Okay. So second and third, I took the right hand side. Now fourth, I'm again taking the left hand side because the variable is on the left. Now instead of m, I have to take 7. Now 7 upon 2. Is it equal to the right hand side? No. 7 upon 2 is not equal to 14. Okay. So here I will write no. Okay. So because this value what is given, that is m equal to 7, is not the solution to the equation. Okay. In the second and third, yes, n equal to 10 and x equal to 3 is the solution to the equation. Whereas in the first and the fourth, y equal to 3 and m equal to 7 are not the solution to the equation. Okay, because we have to get the left hand side equal to right hand side. I hope it is clear. Now the fourth sum in the textbook, solve the following equations. Now there are 8 sums. From these, the 6th, 7th and 8th, 4th, 6th, 7th and 8th. Please note down on page number 55, the same practice set 27, the 4th sum, in which the 4th, 6th, 7th and 8th. These 4 sums are deleted. Okay. So we'll be doing the 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 5th. Okay. Now, the first equation. Okay. The first is y minus 5 equal to 1. Now here we don't have to write which operation, or here we don't have to check whether the given value is the solution. Here we have to solve directly. Okay. So here the solving means finding the answer or finding the solution y equal to. Okay. Now, as in the last video and now also I explained that when we have to solve the equation, we have to see which operation is there in the equation. Okay. Along with the variable. And we have to just do exactly the opposite operation. So here the variable is y and the operation what is there along with the variable is minus 5. So it is subtraction. So now to solve, in order to solve the equation, we have to do addition. Okay, subtraction is given, so we will do addition. So here adding. Now what we have to add? We have to add the same number what is there along with the variable. So now here minus 5 is there. So we will do plus 5. So adding 5 on both sides. This both sides is important because again we don't have to change the equation. If we don't do whatever operation we are doing on one side, if we don't do on the other side, then our equation will get changed. We don't have to change the equation. So without changing the equation, if we have to solve, then whatever we are doing on one side, we have to do on the other side also. So I'll just show you. As I told you, we have to add because in the equation it is subtraction. So we are adding 5. Because it is minus 5, we are doing plus 5. So we wrote the equation first. First write the equation. On the left hand side, what is there? Y minus 5. So I have written y minus 5 and then I have added 5. Then we'll put the equal to sign. Then what is there in the equation we will write first. 1. 1 is written and then extra plus 5. So first we will write what is on the left hand side, and then whatever operation we are doing we will add. Then we'll write the right hand side, and then what we are doing we will write. So here on the left hand side it was y minus 5. I wrote that first. Then we are adding 5. So I added 5 here. Put the equal to sign. Then what is there in the equation 1? I wrote that 1 here. Then adding 5. So both the sides I have added 5. So the equation has not changed. Now further. Minus 5 and plus 5 is 0. Okay, in the earlier also, but while in teachers also I have explained you that same number with different sign, the answer is 0. So it is not only with plus 5, minus 5, any number. For example, plus 3, minus 3, plus 2, minus 2, plus 10, minus 10, the solution is 0. So my plus 5, minus 5, answer is 0. So y plus 0 is equal to 1 plus 5 is 6. Okay, and anything you add with 0, it is the same number. So y plus 0 is y. Okay, so it is written here y equal to 6. So this is the solution. Okay, this is the answer we got to the variable. Similar way, second one, 8 is equal to t plus 5. Now here the variable is t. Okay, and along with the variable the operation is plus 5. So we have to do opposite, we will do minus 5 on both the sides. So subtracting 5 on both the sides. So when we are subtracting 5, as I told you how we are going to do, first we will write what is there in the equation. So left hand side, what is there? 8. So we will write first 8 and then we will subtract 5. Then the right hand side, we will write this first and then we will subtract 5. So you can see here next step, 8 is written and then subtract 5 equal to, first we have written t plus 5 and then we have subtracted 5. So these are the two extra things what we have done in order to solve, subtracting 5. And why subtracting 5? I have explained again, that is we have to do the opposite function on both the side. Since along with t it is adding 5, so we will do subtract 5 on both the sides. So now here plus 5 minus 5 again 0. So 8 minus 5 is 3 equal to t plus 5 minus 5 0. T plus 0 is t. So t is equal to 3. Okay. Now the third one. If you see the third one, 4x is equal to 52. Now 4x means 4 multiplied by x. So the operation what is there along with the variable is multiplication. X is the variable. So 4 multiplied by x. So in order to solve this equation, we have to do division, opposite function. Multiplication opposite is division. So we will divide. Now divide by what? What is the number with x multiplied by 4? So we will divide by 4 on both the sides. So divide 4 on both the sides. Okay, and how we are going to show the division sign? We are not going to show the division sign. We are going to just write upon 4 upon 4. So 4x is written and just upon 4 is written equal to 52 is written first and then divide by 4. Now 4 in the numerator and 4 in the denominator gets cancelled. 4 ones are 4 ones are. Okay, so here we get 1x, and this if you don't know the table properly, you can do the calculation in the rough work. Okay, so 1x is equal to 13. 4 13s are 52. 1x means x. So 1, if it is written, it is not written, it is understood, it is 1x. Okay, so instead of 1x, we have written x. So x means 1x. If there is no number in front of x, means it is 1x. 1. So x equal to 13. This is the solution to the equation. So x equal to 13 is the solution to the given equation. Okay. As I have mentioned you that 4th, 6th, 7th and 8th, these sums are cancelled. So we will be doing the 5th sum. Now if you see the 5th sum, p upon 4 is equal to 9. Now variable here is p. Okay. And along with the variable, the operation is division. And what is divided? Divided by 4. So when we are solving the equation, we have to do opposite. So divided by 4, so we have to do multiplied by 4. So multiplying 4 on both the sides. When we multiply 4 on both the sides, how we'll write it? First we'll write the left hand side p upon 4 and then we will multiply 4 equal to we will write the right hand side and then we will multiply by 4. Okay, now here if you see 4 is in the numerator, 4 is in the denominator. And this is cross multiplication here. So we can cancel this 4 ones are 4 ones are. Okay. So 1p is written as p. 9 fours are 36. So we can cancel this 4 ones are 4 ones are. If you want I can show you here. Okay, and we get it as 1p. Instead of 1p we can write p directly. So p is equal to 36 is the solution to the equation. Okay. Now the fifth sum, write the given information as an equation and find its solution. So they have given a word problem. So we have to do two things. First is from the statement we have to form the equation. After we form the equation we need to solve the equation. So first is Haraba owns some sheep. After selling 34 of them in the market, he still has 176 sheep. How many sheep did Haraba have at first? So Haraba has some sheep and he sells some of the sheep, 34 sheeps. After selling 34, still he has some sheep, that is 176. Okay, so let's begin how we will form the equation. Always remember what is asked to find, we will consider it as the variable or we will consider it as x. Okay, so what is asked to find, how many sheep did Haraba have at first? So let us consider, let Haraba had x sheep. Okay, and then we will form the equation. So what we will write is, at first let Haraba had x sheep. They have asked us to find, that only we will consider as the alphabet x. Okay, now Haraba sold some sheep. So he sold around 34. Okay, so if he's selling, he had x sheeps altogether. From those x sheeps, when he sold 34, means 34 became less. And 34 became less means we need to subtract 34. Okay, so if x are the number of sheeps, if 34 are becoming less, so x minus 34. After becoming less also, he has some sheep and that is 176. So what will be the equation? He had x number of sheep. From that he sold 34. So 34 became less. Okay, 34 became less. So x minus 34 he is having now. How much he is having? X minus 34, which is equal to 176. They have given us a number that how many sheep were left? 176. So if you just look at this, okay, Haraba had x sheep, from that he sold 34. So now how much Haraba is having? X minus 34. So he is having x minus 34. They have given he is having 176. So x minus 34 is equal to 176. Okay, and you will see here at the top I have written according to the given condition. So it is important because they have given a condition and we are forming the equation. So whenever you are forming an equation from the given statement, you need to write according to the given condition. So and so is the equation. Now we need to solve. So what is the variable we have considered here? X. What is the operation along with the variable? Minus 34. So in order to solve the equation, we will do plus 34 on both the sides. So we will add 34 on both the sides. Okay. So what will happen? See here. First we will write x minus 34 and then we will add 34. We will write 176 and then we will add 34. Remember, whatever we are doing this extra of adding or subtracting, first we need to write the equation, the left hand side equation, then we will do whatever has been decided. Now plus 34 minus 34 is 0. So x plus 0 is equal to 176 plus 34 is 210. X plus 0 is x. So x is equal to 200. And what we had considered x? X is the number of sheep he had at first is 210. So Haraba had 210 sheep at first. Please see that you write this final statement. It is very important. Okay. And this also what we have written at the beginning. Okay. Moving to the second question. Sakshi prepared some jam at home and filled it in bottles. After giving away 7 of the bottles to her friends, she still has 12 for herself. We don't know how many bottles she made, but what number of bottles she made, from that she gave 7. After giving 7 bottles, still she has 12 bottles with her. How many bottles had she made in all? Now it is not over. There is another question. If she filled 250 grams of jam in each bottle, what was the total weight of the jam she made? So, first thing we have to find how many bottles she had prepared. Okay, and then if in one bottle she had filled 250 grams of jam, then in all those bottles, how much jam was been filled? That is, what was the total weight of the jam she had made actually. Okay, so as I told you, we have to consider what is asked to find. First, we will consider that. So first thing, what we have to find? First, we have to find bottles. Then only we can find the weight. Okay, how many bottles she had prepared, that we need to find first. Then we can say, okay, in one bottle if she's putting so and so jam, then in 12 bottles how much jam is being put. So first thing is, we need to find, that is, how many bottles she had made in all. So we will consider that as x. What we have to find? We have to consider x. So let us consider the number of bottles Sakshi made be x. Okay, if she has made x bottles, out of that she gave away 7 and still 12 were left. So if she is giving 7 from x, means how much are left? X minus 7 are left with her. She had x bottle. We considered, from that she gave away 7 bottles. So give away means they become less. So less means minus. So x minus 7 is equal to, after giving away also, there are 12 bottles which are left. So x minus 7 is equal to 12. So according to the given condition, x minus 7 is equal to 12. So first we will solve this equation. Now the variable here is x. Along with the variable, the operation is subtraction, minus 7. So in order to solve, we will do plus 7. Okay, just opposite on both the sides. So first we will write this equation, x minus 7, and then we will add 7. Then we will put equal to sign, 12 plus 7. So we have to add 7 on both the sides. Adding 7. So we have written this equation first, x minus 7, and then we have added 7. Equal to, we have written this 12 first and then we have added 7. Plus 7 minus 7, 0. So x plus 0 is equal to 12 plus 7 is 19. X plus 0 is x. Okay. That is equal to, x is equal to 19. So if x is 19, what we have considered x? X is how many bottles she made in all. So Sakshi had prepared 19 bottles. Okay, Sakshi made 19 bottles in all. Now, in each bottle, in one bottle, she had filled 250 grams of jam. So, in 19 bottles, how much was the jam filled? So, we have to just multiply. I had told you in my earlier videos also, if it is given for one, and when we have to find for many, then we have to multiply. So, it is given for one bottle, 250 grams. So, for 19 bottles, we have to multiply 19 into 250. The answer is 47. Sorry, I hope you can see now. It is given for one bottle, 250 grams. So we have to find for 19 bottles. So 19 multiplied by 250. When we calculate, you can do the calculation, 4750. I expect that you all do the calculation below and then only you write this answer. So 4750 grams. And in 5th standard, you have studied how to convert. So therefore, 4750 grams is equal to 4 kg 4.750 kg. Okay, so any one answer is accepted. Even if you write this answer is okay, but it is good if you convert it to kg. Okay. And I have not shown you the calculation here, but I expect you to do this calculation. Now this you cannot do directly, you have to solve it. So don't do it in the rough work, please solve it here only below and then you write the answer. Okay. And once you finish, you need to write a final answer as I told you in the first sum also. So Sakshi made 19 bottles and 4.750 kg of jam in all. There were 2 questions, so that you answer it properly in 2 sentences, or you form one sentence and you can write both the things together. So our 2 answers, first is 19 bottles, second is 4.750 kg of jam. Okay, moving to the third and the last sum. Archana bought some kilograms of wheat. She requires 12 kg per month and she got enough wheat milled for 3 months. After that, she had 14 kg left. How much wheat had Archana bought? Now, she had bought some wheat. Okay, according to her, she requires only 12 kg per month. Okay, and whatever wheat she had bought enough for 3 months. Okay, so if 1 month she can use 12 kgs, whatever wheat she had brought, it can last for 3 months. Now after that, she had 14 kgs left. So after using off for 3 months, still 14 kgs were left. So how much wheat she had bought altogether? So as I told you, whatever is asked to find, we will consider it as the alphabet. Here again, we are going to take X only. It's up to you. You can take any other alphabet. Okay. But I have taken X here. So you can take A, B, but X is more comfortable. So we are taking X. So let the wheat bought by Archana all together be X. Okay. Now, according to the given condition. Now, what is the given condition? That is, see here. What is the given condition? That she requires only 12 kg per month. Okay. And she had brought that it will remain for 3 months. First, we have to see that how much wheat she will need for 3 months. Okay. So, before you begin with the sum, we can solve this and keep. That is, wheat she requires for 1 month is 12 kg. Therefore, wheat milled in 3 months, okay, is equal to 12 into 3. It is given for 1 month. We are finding for 3 months. As I told you, if it is given for 1 and you have to find for many, we have to multiply. So, it is given for 1 month and we have to find for many months. 3 months. So, 3 into 12 is 36. So, according to her, for 3 months, she will require 36 kgs. Okay, she had brought X kgs. Out of that, for 3 months, she will use 36 kgs. So, if she has brought X kgs, okay, out of that for 3 months, she will use 36 kgs. So, whatever will be left after 3 months is X minus 36. Okay, X is the amount of wheat she had. After using for 3 months, 36 kgs will become less. So, X minus 36. Now, after 3 months, this much is left with her. And they have given that after 3 months, around 14 kgs was left. So, whatever is this is equal to 14. Because this is the wheat left after 3 months. We have found in the X form and they have given 14 kgs. So, X minus 36 is equal to 14. We have written here X minus 36 is equal to 14. I hope you have understood why it is written. X is the, again I am explaining, X is the wheat which is brought initially. She used it for 3 months. And if she uses 12 kgs in 1 month, for 3 months she uses 36 kgs. So after using for 3 months, the wheat what is left is X minus 36. We remove that 3 months whatever she has used. That is, we remove 36. To remove means to make less. That is subtraction. So X minus 36. Now if this is the wheat what is left after 3 months, they have already given us that after 3 months 14 kgs is left. Okay. So this and this is equal and therefore it is written in the form of an equation. Now we need to solve. So when we solve, as I told you, we have to do the opposite operation. Here the operation is subtraction. So what we have to do is we have to do addition. So what we have to add here is minus 36. So we have to add 36 on both sides. You can see here, first write X minus 36 and then add 36. First write 14 and then add 36. Both the sides you have to do the same thing. First write what is given in the equation. What is in the equation? X minus 36. So write that. and then do this extra what we are doing, adding 36, equal to, write for what is there in the equation, 14, and then do the extra, that is plus 36. Now minus 36 plus 36 is 0, so x plus 0, 14 plus 36 is 50. So x plus 0 is x is equal to 50. Okay, now 50 is the amount of wheat we have considered. Now how much wheat had Archana bought all together? So that is asked, and that only we had considered x. So Archana bought 50 kg of wheat all together. With this we have finished with the lesson with both the practice set 26 and 27. So you are going to solve both the practice set in the notebook and copy all the sums in the notebook which are solved in this video. Okay, and see that you complete both the practice set properly with neat handwriting.
Thank you and have a nice day.